Hi everyone, in this occasion we're gonna make a challenge on JavaScript and Node.js. Actually, we are gonna see on a way that is going to be very fast how to accomplish something easy on Node.js. Sadly, I made this video before, but the earphones and also the disk space of my computer did not help me. I mean, those two things did not help me because the video got stopped, and when I was just about to say bye, and I don't like to share things that share things that are without quality. I am going to even increase the volume of this video so for you to hear me clearly, because sadly I am not using the earphones. They have the advantage that they have integrated a microphone, but they are without charge. So let's go now and see what is the challenge. The challenge is this one. I have to make like a sum one-on-one number. It's a basic challenge. But the thing is that it's going to be on Node.js. So let's go here and let's make the repository and all those things. The thing is that I'm going to teach you many things kind of fast, but I want you to pay attention, okay? First thing that I'm going to teach you is that the Git batch, you need to install it if you want to be able to follow my tutorial. How you are going to use the Git batch? Here it is. Git batch is installed on the git scm.com/downloads. In there, you can download the Git batch, even to macOS or Linux. Okay? After you decide which one do you want, depending on your operative system, then you will download it and have it globally. How do you check if you have Git installed? Just put git slash or minor sign v, and it tells you the version of your Git installed on your machine. After that, you can also install Node.js, which is important as well. Node.js is a package manager that will allow you to be able to have the repository with the dependencies and the package manager organized, and it will allows you to have packages that will give you options and make your productivity as a developer faster. Node.js is downloaded by writing Node.js in Google, and you find it there. You can find the MSI version or the zip version. Those two versions, actually, they are different, but at the end, if you know how to use them, they are kind of the same. Also, you can install it by the terminal with the widgets installed, depending on your system and which terminal you are using. In this case, they are showing the PowerShell. Okay, so after you have those two things installed, you check, for example, the Node version as well. In that way, you know that you have Node.js installed. After that, we're going to write, for example, the directory that we want, mkdir, and it's going to be JS challenge, JS basic challenges. Oh, it already exists. Sorry. Let's go to the Explorer and to erase that. Sorry. Explorer that. And we're gonna erase that completely. You may be wondering, but Reynolds, you were using that. Yes, I was. But the thing is that I know how to make it again, and I know that it will work. So it should not make me feel afraid, you know. I did it before, but I got the error that I told you that I took too much time, almost an hour making this challenge. Why? Because I have a lot of time without using Node.js from scratch and without explaining all these things that I'm trying to explain to you. Something that I want you to understand is that the terminal is not the same as the git bash terminal. This terminal from the computer has certain limitations. Why? Because the git bash terminal is more focused to the use of software development. For example, if I write here ls, it is not recognized, but here it is recognized. Ls is a command that it comes from the Linux terminal. And for example, I can go here and make it clear, but here it does not work. You have to write CLS and it works. Here I can write ls, and also I can write, for example, cd or mkdir JS basic challenges. And we are going to make it clear, cd JS basic challenges. And as you can see here, I can go cd JS because cd is from the Microsoft terminal, and in there I cannot write ls as I told you before, but I can write dir. And what I'm going to do is just to git init. Git init will initialize the repository. Perfect. After we initialize the repository, what is recommendable is to create a repository online. So we're going to go to GitHub, and in there we're going to create a new repository. We're going to put the name of the repository, JS basic challenges, and practices, for example. We create a repository. After we create a repository, we have to go to here and to copy the direction of this repository. After we have it, we have to go to the terminal, and in there we have to add the remote direction that points that specifically repository will have to be pointing to. That specifically repository will be pointing to this direction. Sorry, it didn't paste it. Git remote add paste. As you can see, that is the direction, okay? And I hit on enter, and that's it. Now we can run git remote v, and we can see, for example, we git remote, I think that is, no, git to see the git, I think that is. No. Git remote v. It is not showing me the repo. Usually it does it. How to see the repository on GitHub. Repository is. from command line, sorry, from command line. We go here and we can see it by using git repo list. Being honest, that that command, I don't used to use it almost never, but I have used it before. No. How to see remote branches in Git. Git branch R, okay? But there is another way of doing it. I don't like any of these ones, but let's use just, for example, git remote branch L, for example, or R. Git branch R, sorry. It is not showing anything. That's weird. Let's see this one. This is not like something super necessary, you know. But I am trying to do it because it will help you much. In a future, that this can help you much. Okay, let's just ignore this because by the moment it's not super necessary, even though it is it was something that I used to do very often. Check the origins on git batch. Git ls get URL origin. This is super large. As you can see, for example, they have git remote v, and that was the one that I was using. But I don't know why it is not working. Well, as you can see, it says that it has an origin, and that is what I wanted to see. But actually, I want to see the git remote, and it is not showing it to me. So let's git status. Git. Let's create the files. How are we gonna do that? Let's make a touch index HTML, and also we're gonna make touch index.js. After that, we're gonna make, for example, npm install. You may be thinking, but what are you doing right now? Well, now I am moving forward with the installation of the of the npm. For us to do that, we have to first make the npm init. Sorry, it's like git init, but instead of git init, we make npm init. And in here, it will ask me some questions. I will say yes, yes, description, practicing, entry point, yes, that one, yes, 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 yes. Okay, after that, npm e install, or we can make npm e. If you have npx, it's the same thing, okay? After we do this, we will see that we have the package.json and the package log.json installed. And that was important. Now we're gonna go to the package.json and we're gonna make some configurations in there. Okay, the package.json, as you can see, has some packages, but it doesn't have dependencies yet. Why it doesn't have dependencies? Because we have not installed any dependency. So let's install the npm package, which is called let me see. I forgot it. It was like light, something like that. Light server. Sorry, I forgot it. Light server. Okay, it takes a little bit, a lot of time because it is something that apparently has much things inside of it. While it is installing, I'm going to put on my, oh well, it's already installed, okay. Now I am going to go here and I'm going to open the code editor, okay? And in here you can see that the packages JSON has the dependencies. Now it also has the scripts. And on the scripts, I will say something like, I will say start is equal to light server. As simple as that. You may be saying, oh, whoa, this was fast. Yes, actually it's as simple as that. Now I am going to go to the index.html, and in here I am going to create an empty document, and I will put, for example, Zoom's challenge. And down here I'm going to create a script, type text or JavaScript, and I'm going to call the file that is called index.js. After that, I am going to say, for example, a welcome. H1, this is the Zoom challenge. And let's run it just to see if it is working, okay? Let's override it. I didn't create this file because it was created before, and the same name that I put on the directory is the same name that it had, so I didn't have to create it again. Here on the on the terminal, I am going to say that I want to run this file. How? Well, I am going to say npm start. As simple as that. Now you can see that the light server starts and it should open automatically the Google Chrome. You will see it. And as you can see, it opened automatically the default browser that I had, and is the Edge. Now what I want is to show the summarize of two numbers. So let's put on here an span, and in this span we're gonna put the ID of result, and let's put it empty. But let's say, for example, here will be shown the result. After this, let's put here sum 1,3, which is the same that is on the course, and that is equal to 4. And let's put function is equal to sum, and let's make like this. For example, return argument 1 plus argument 2. And let's put here exactly these two things. And it is just as simple as that. Now what I'm going to do is to document query selector inner HTML, and in here I am going to put the name of result, which is the container. Let's save, and let's see it here. And you can see that it's working. As simple as that. It's working. This was the challenge. This was the challenge. I can even change, for example, the numbers here. For example, my age is 29, and the age of the girl that I love, let's say that is, oh no, let's say my statistical age is 19, and the age of her is 22, for example. And as you can see, it says what age we have together, for example. I met a woman at Peru while I was crossing the street. Before crossing the street, I asked her age. And she told me I am 78. And I told her I am 20. How much was it? 26, I think it was. And I crossed the street. So see you later in the next challenge. I hope that this video has been very funny for you. For me, it has been. And remember that Jesus loves you much. So bye bye, and thank you for this time spent with me.